This is a demo of how to go from 2020 Shopware CAD to CutRite, generating all the MPR files required for this elevation using GenPost, uh, converting to MPR files for the wiki. It's pretty simple to do. We're going to generate a CSV file. So it's going to automatically save the drawing and refresh all the parametrics. The CSV file will also generate all the MPR files required for the project, and it'll only generate MPR files based on whether there's machining associated with a part in a piece. It also will generate a JPEG file, which will indicate its size and its 0, 0 location on the point-to-point. In this particular case, as it's generating, we also have to take into consideration grain material. That's always kind of a bugaboo with most systems. But in this particular case, we're going to match all the doors per cabinet and the drawer fronts for a grain material. This will take a minute or two to run through that. And as it does, I'll pop up my contact information. I can be reached on my cell after 9 a.m. Mountain Standard Time, and my email is the preferable way of getting a hold of me. And should you have any questions, don't hesitate to call. I have developed a good starter catalog of standard cabinets. If you'd be interested in that, drop me an email. I also have modified a program to generate all the reports, and I'll show you that in a moment. And it's cranking through them all. The file has been generated, and from that we can build our reports. You can see I have my job number, work order, room number, and name, and all these came over automatically in the cabinet delimiter file. Ladder base and all the products associated with the elevation are there. The dimensions, width, height, depth, and I thought it was important to put in the hinge. You can see I have on my base cabinets 110-degree hinges and 170 on the wall cabinets. And under locks, if it has a lock, it'll come up as being yes. We'll also get a complete hardware summary, and you'll get an edging summary and a material summary. Under CNC report, what I've done here is accumulated all the white parts and all the white machinings based on material. So you can see here the 3/4 inch white melamine two-sided. I have a quantity of 4 for wall right ends, length and width, and of course a CNC file name and which field to run it in. This report will only have items that have machining. Under the basic parts reports, we have all the parts and pieces that are associated with this particular elevation. For example, shelves and drawer bunds, because they have no machining, do not show a picture because none is generated at the time. When we go to export to the optimizer, I have an optimizer path predefined in the system because that's what CutRite wants to look for, is a file in a particular directory. Here again, we have the job number, the room, and the work order. This is the file that will be created, and that's the path for the file. I can go in here and I can add to this in both the room and work order. If I'm splitting work orders up, this may be an A, for example. I can export that. File's been created. I now have to deal with the NPR files. In this particular case, I want to send those NPR files that we just generated to a job folder. Job folder, and put all my NPRs here. So now we have a path. We can move them from my standard path so I don't get it confused with another job. At this point in time, we can close this, go right, my file. We can import this into CutRite, and now we have a complete parts list. And under our doors, you can see we have our job name, we have our edging, we have our wiki code, which field it runs in, we have our grain matching, goes to this hierarchy group, work order number, room number, and again, the job number. By doing this, we can label parts of the saw and get a complete listing for labeling. Go to the cutting list will now adjust for the edge banding. It's done automatically directly from the parts list if you set CutRite up to do that. We optimize it. For summaries, we have a pattern preview. And as you can see here, we've grain matched the right and left doors, which counts for the two-door cabinet, and the doors. We have our four-door cabinet grain matched here. So everything is as we anticipated it or as we wanted it to be. And that's pretty much all there is. It's very fast, very simple to do. And one way of solving this problem of coming up with the best optimization through machining. Again, this is my contact information. If you have any questions, don't hesitate to call or drop me an email. Thank you.